This is the Iowa weather report for Monday, December the 17th, 2012. And now, our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run. This is at noon today at 500 millibars, 18,000 feet off the ground. We have a trough with some energy moving across the middle Mississippi Valley, and that'll be bringing a disturbance just to our south and southeast that could bring maybe a flurry in Missouri and Illinois. Around here, maybe a few more clouds. Highs, a couple degrees either side of 40, but mainly 30s more than 40s across the state. Tuesday, we have another disturbance moving to our north, and that'll be producing a few flurries and a few clouds, mainly in our northern counties. Again, more clouds, or more sun than clouds, highs around 40. Wednesday, our attention now turns to this storm system near the Texas-Oklahoma panhandle, increasing cloudiness late in the day and maybe a little bit of precipitation late in the day in the western counties with highs in the 30s to near 40. But by Wednesday night into Thursday morning at midnight, the low moves up to near St. Louis. This would bring some very windy conditions, not blizzard conditions, but close to, and quite a bit of snow. And then by Thursday at noon, the low is now near Grand Rapids, Michigan. We have the backwash with north to northwesterly winds, still some snow in the eastern counties, with temperatures likely dropping into the 20s. Here's the 0Z GFS model snowfall projection. This is through 6 p.m. on Friday evening. You can see quite a bit of snow across the middle part of the country through Nebraska, Kansas, into Iowa, and up into Wisconsin. If we zoom in on our state, you can see the snowfall projections or accumulations here. Northwest Iowa may get little to nothing, and then it quickly jumps to 6 to 10 inches, perhaps a foot in northeast Iowa. Southeast Iowa, the accumulations are less because there could be more rain than snow. Back to the GFS model run here on Friday. That storm is in the Great Lakes and starting to fill in and weaken with some great or lake effect snow there. Temperatures around here, depending on snowpack, will be in the 20s likely, and even on Saturday, no real temperature increases, highs in the 20s, maybe approaching 30, lows in the single digits with the snowpack. If we don't have a snowpack, the temperatures will be 5 degrees higher or so. And even on Sunday, doesn't look like it's going to warm up. With snow on the ground, if we get the snow, temperatures will likely still be in the 20s to near 30 and lows in the single digits and lower teens. And a week from today, which is going to be Christmas Eve, you can see we have a trough with some energy over the mid-Atlantic in New England, another one moving into the west coast, a bit of a ridge over us, but that doesn't mean warm weather. That just means quiet weather with another storm starting to move in on the state from the west, and we'll have to watch that for possibly some interesting weather around Christmas time. A couple days later, on the 28th, into Voodoo, we have a split flow, one coming out of the northwest, one coming out of the west and southwest, with some energy across the northern plains into the Great Lakes in New England, another over the west coast. And this would bring another batch of cold air behind another system, likely the one we have to watch for Christmas Day. Another storm moving into the west, that'll have to be watched as well. And Arctic cold. And at the end of the forecast, on New Year's Day, the new year may start out with a lot of cold air, with a northerly flow and a westerly flow and trough over the southwest, and that looks cold and snowy and fairly stormy across a good deal of the country, and more Arctic air coming southward from Canada. So the end of the year and into the new year looks very cold around here. Here's last night's satellite image. You had some cloudiness with the storm system that brought us rain Friday night into Saturday from the east down into the Gulf Coast, the disturbance south of us that'll clip us later today, and some cloudiness with the new storm out to our west. The watch warning map from last evening, some winter weather issues over New England, some fog advisories over Missouri and eastern Kansas, and some more winter weather issues from the Rockies and the Wasatch Mountain Range north and westward into the Pacific Northwest coast. QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days. This is through Friday evening at 6 o'clock, showing some decent liquid equivalent amounts around here. We'll see how much of this is snow. Heaviest east and along the Pacific coast.